Hello, people of the internet. I'm Dwell the Planet. Welcome back to the Kilmac League. We've got first of all, a mid-table matchup for you here in week 30. So yeah, this has been going on for an incredible while. We're approaching the home stretch now, but you first have to get these games out of the way. Rathgor desperately trying to keep any hope of a title challenge alive, and it was something they were doing quite well here away at Greenway Rovers, who were having a bit of a dreadful season. But Willie John Kiley was on point twice for the away side, gave them a valuable 3 points. It's something they're going to need to see more of from him, but to be fair to Greenway Rovers, they were not going to lie down and just accept the beating as the home side. Nearly a scrappy goal to concede, but they do play well, but they don't get the results. So that's the thing at the end of the day. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say there. Now we move from the middle of the table to the bottom half very firmly. We got St. Declan's Athletic and Dunhill Electric Co competing to avoid relegation, and a really nice header. It's a perfect ball in, really nicely weighted header from Osama bin Laden. So St. Declan's obviously scored a goal that I forgot. The printer there got that one, but very entertaining game, I have to say, and probably a fair result, the draw between the two teams. I don't think anyone's going to complain about that. St. Mary's Hurling and Greenway Astros. Then we move to the top of the table for this one. The top half of the table at least. There's so many teams in and around that area. But anyway, a cross in to Lee Wai Tong, almost finds the back of the net, and the second time it's just a very scrappy finish. But Lee Wai Tong finding the back of the net, and he's happy with that. Chinese superstar for Greenway Astros. That was the only goal of the game. St. Mary's did try to score, but the Greenway defence held firm, and it's a valuable 3 points for the Astros. Our next game was a really entertaining one between Tesco Ballybeg Wanderers and Jon Walters FC. Two teams at the opposite ends of the table, but sometimes these games tend to produce very exciting passages of play, and this was no exception. So first of all, there was the rebound from the Jake McCormick shot that Tesco Ballybeg was able to convert, and then Mo Salah scored. It was 2 rebounded shots, so shows lackluster defending from Jon Walters FC, but Tesco Ballybeg Wanderers won't be complaining. They were 2-0 up, and deservedly so. However, the away side sometimes do prove everyone wrong and get a surprise result, and they were determined to do so today, with Jon Walters getting forward and scoring that goal. There was a really nice finish from number 9, one of the smaller members of the squad, but anyway, and then Jon Walters getting in for the second goal, and it was unbelievably 2-all. I was just like, wow. It was something incredible to behold, really. 2-all, but Tesco Ballybeg needed the 3 points here, and Obabo with an unbelievable strike there. I think we could be looking at a goal as a season contender. Just catches it so cleanly and lifts it into the top corner. That is an unbelievable strike from outside the box from the left back. We're going to have another look at this, I think. Just coming in. Now we see these goals that are sort of drifted back from the corners a lot, but the dip and everything, and lifts it into the opposite corner. It's perfect, and that is a goal to win a game if ever I saw one. That's just unbelievable technique. You can see Jon Walters there diving forward. He has no chance of getting to that. That is all in vain, that trying. So yeah, but Jon Walters somehow managed to surprise everyone. He rounds the keeper, number 9, and he tucks it away, and it's 3-3 in the 92nd minute. That is number 19. He comes on, and look at that. They the Tesco Ballybeg fans thought they had won the game, but there is yet another twist in the tale. So it finishes 3-3. Devastating blow for Tesco Ballybeg Wanderers, but a huge lift for Jon Walters FC to get a point out of the game where they were expected to be hammered. It just shows you the surprises that the Kilmac League can produce. And we move on to AS Flavins and Rainbow Hall FC. AS Flavins sort of declining as well. They need to do something to stop the rot, and they were determined to do so today. And it's a nice shot from Alice White, but really should have been better saved by Matt Connor. However, they won't be complaining. They've got a goal that they really desperately needed, and then I believe there was Alice White with her second equally dodgy goal of the day. I don't know why she's doing the Tom Bango Shango Kronk Chapman celebration, but she is. And then Rainbow Hall getting forward, and it's a really nice goal from Hoselu to make it 2-1, but they did need more goals and they weren't going to get them. That is Teresa Keane there, getting the third goal of the game. Or sorry, that's Ferenc Puskas. Oh, damn, we don't see him score a lot. That's probably why I didn't think it was him. But anyway, yeah, Ferenc Puskas, he is playing right back, by the way, which is why he doesn't score as many goals as you'd think. So yeah, 3-1, comfortable win for AS Flavins, and 3 points that they can really use going forward in the season. Move on then to Atletico Sunflower Shop and Kildisco, and there is something I have to cover at the end of this match that will be something that we've all expected, I'm pretty sure, but still surprising in some way. Amy Lynn then getting forward and plays it into Oakham Jonathan Shuri-Mala, who heads it home to the near post, giving Atletico a rare lead in the game. You know, they don't often lead at any stage during any game, but this is one of those such occasion. Then Michael Faulkner getting in, and he plays it in to Giuseppe Meazza, and trying to roll it forward. Kildisco trying to do something, but Oakham Jonathan Shuri-Mala is sharp, and he pickpockets the Kildisco defence and converts it for a second goal of the game to make it 2-0, and giving Kildisco a very devastating defeat. But Atletico Sunflower Shop, huge momentum going forward in the season to avoid relegation from the Kilmac League. Then anyway, getting forward, Kildisco tries his best to rally the troops. He did quite well today, but he was the only one. So yeah, 2-0. And I said I had to cover something at the end, and this is it. So yes, Atletico Sunflower Shop are the first team to be eliminated from the Kilmac League. That's right. With 12 games to go, they are the first team to be out of title contention. So RIP Atletico Sunflower Shop, but yeah, this was to be expected from a long time ago. Bayern Kilmeaden and Portlaw United in the I don't know what you call this, the Terry Butler Derby, because that's what it was called, the Terry Butler Cup when we used to play it. But anyway, Sean Power opened the scoring for the away side. Really, so I suppose I wasn't expecting the away side to do better because Bayern Kilmeaden have been very impressive, but they were being bested by Portlaw here. Sean Power got 2 goals inside 20 minutes. Sorry, there's some fucking fly in front of the screen. Who's that scored? Fuck, I don't know. That's Georgia Hadji. Yeah, okay, that's good. Anyway, Kilmeaden did try and get back in the game, and there's a brilliant save there from Samuel Krogpitz, but he wasn't able to get to the rebound from Warren Cleary. And so Portlaw looked like they were going to get away with a massive 3 points, but Bayern Kilmeaden are a very good team. And that was Tom Bango Shengo Kronk Chapman with the goal there to make it 3-2. So it gave Kilmeaden some hope heading forward into the game. And then Kronk Chapman getting way too open there, and he heads it into the goal. There's no one really who can compete with him in the air, despite his awkwardness. He was really good in the air. And yeah, that was the way it finished. It was a really exciting game, 3-3. As second 3-3 draw of of the day, and well, I think it was deserved. Portlaw maybe should have felt like they should have held on to the lead, but they didn't do enough. Anyway, CF Dungarvan and Fire Station was a game I was not expecting to be close, and pretty much lived up to those expectations. Eusebio got forward very early on for Dungarvan and hammered home a shot. He's been on fire for Dungarvan. Like, I know I should have expected that. He is Eusebio, but he has been an unbelievable player. And then Niamh Briggs hits that in, and it's a brilliant shot, making it 2-0 before half time. And yeah, they had plenty of chances to score in the intervening time. They just didn't take it. Now that is a really nice goal from Diego Maradona, but it wasn't enough. It just made the result look a lot better than it actually was. Dungarvan had plenty of chances to dominate, and well, the only regret will be that they didn't take more of them and improve their goal difference just that bit more. But anyway, it didn't affect the result, and they've come away with 3 points that are going to be very important for them. Dynamos beats Zimbabwe. Centra United was our next game, and I have to say, it was a really something. I don't know what else you would call it, but really something. I don't really know what to make of Dynamos Pizza Zimbabwe. They've just kind of been a mid-table team, but they do. I do enjoy watching them play. Centra United on the other hand going for the title, and that's a brilliant save from Mr. Mustafi. And the header looks certain to go in there, and usually they do. Like usually the goalkeeper doesn't get to those, but Dynamos were determined to keep the upset going, and what a shot from Pengley. He makes it 2-0, second goal of the game for him, and just you saw it like fucking rocket. And then Mr. Tato got a goal back for Centra United. So yeah, it's 2-1, and we have a game on for the second half. And Mr. Tato getting forward again, and he finds space in the penalty area and converts a really good shot. That is something that you just you really have to expect with Mr. Tato. And then Mr. Tato gets forward again and makes it 3-2. So the comeback is complete. It's a hat-trick for Mr. Tato. 89th minute. It's heartbreak for Dynamos. It won't really affect them too much because like they're not going to go down, but they're not going to be competing for the title anyway. So yeah, having said that, as you know, every team is still mathematically in it. But anyway, yeah.